So I'm just going to go through in this video how to reply to users if you've got a multi-SIM setup, but you might have other people replying to leads from their account, but they need to keep the consistency of the number that the lead has been receiving messages from. You don't want to confuse them and start sending messages from another number. So just going to re-clarify this again here. So in the setup, what we've done is we have our default number here. So this number here, any leads will get messages from this number if they don't have a user assigned to them or the user does not have a SIM card assigned to them. Now, if we have an additional SIM card assigned, so in this case here, I've got number 2 and I've assigned it here to my CRM SIM demo, or sorry, I've assigned it to the user. I've just made one up, my CRM SIM demo number 2. So I've assigned the other SIM to that, all right? Now, if we go back here, we can see here, this lead doesn't have a user assigned to them, okay? So any messages that go out to them through a workflow will get sent to them from the default number, okay? And as I'm signed in as me, all right, I don't have a user assigned to me, a SIM card assigned to me. So if I send messages out to this number, and just say, hey, these are now getting sent out from the default number because my user that I'm logged in as, I do not have a SIM card assigned to me. Now, let's assume the scenario that this contact is, oh, sorry, the wrong one. This contact is actually assigned to the MyCRM SIM demo, SIM number 2, all right, which is this one here, all right. Now, I am not that person. All right, so if I come in here now and I reply to this lead and just say, hey, this is still sending from the default number because I don't have a SIM card attached to me. All right, now if your user has been going through workflows and receiving messages from that specific SIM card that's assigned to that user, that's where the confusion can come in. Now, in order to send messages to this contact as this user, all I have to do is go up here, and if I log in as, and I'll find that second user, MyCRM SIM demo number 2, I switch to that user, as it loads and does its thing. Okay, I've just restarted the video there because it was taking a long time to load. So now HighLevel has refreshed and reloaded. So I'm now logged in as that user. So now, if I send messages, okay, so now when I'm sending messages, this is now sending from this second SIM card. Okay, so it's now sending from that because I am now logged into HighLevel as that user that has that SIM card assigned to them. So that's how you have to do it. So if you check here and you can see that that lead is assigned to a specific user, you need to log in as that user using the function here within HighLevel to make sure that you're sending messages that are linked to the SIM card for that user. If you don't do that and you're logged in, and even if you have a SIM card assigned to you or you don't or whatever it might be, it will always send from the SIM card that it associates with your main account that you're logged in as at the time. You need to switch to the user who has the SIM card attached to them in order to do that. Now, if you're managing a few messages back and forth, what you may want to do is if you actually go to conversations over here, let's say you're managing a number of accounts, for example, you don't want to keep logging into each one and then looking at each contact and saying, oh, that one's assigned to John, I'll switch to John. This one's assigned to Tim, I'll switch to Tim, and so on and so on. If you have many messages set up, what you can do is go to conversations. If you're just checking this a few times a day, then I'll go in here, go to filters, you can look at assigned to, you could change that to SMS, and if you apply that, all right, then you will see the different messages that are assigned to different users this way. And sorry, I could have filtered that a bit more. If I pick that user, I beg your pardon, I'll do that. All right. Now, if there were messages assigned to that user, I could go through those messages and I could stay logged in as that user and reply to all of them. Then I could flick that to the next user and then I could reply to them. So that's a quicker way that you could go through and manage your time rather than just randomly flicking between accounts. Use the filters, use the conversation function in HighLevel, and that will allow you to go through them a little bit quicker. All right, hopefully that helps in order to manage your replies. This is a function within HighLevel, and that's the way that HighLevel will work, because it will always send from the account that you are logged into if there is a number assigned to the account that you're logged into.